Hi, it's me again with Corel Roll Tips and Tricks, and earlier today I made a video that's going to be quite helpful. If you can see, there's none totally on top. I draw a lot in 3D, and this is going to help me a lot. So let's just draw a flower petal type petal. And this is one thing I've always had a problem with, that when you rotate it, let's rotate it 22.5 degrees. Well, it'd help if you made a duplicate of it. Control D and make a duplicate of it, and then rotate it 22.5 degrees. This part of the petal is going to be, I mean, if you color one or two of them in, it's going to be overlapping. So what we can do now, I've got my nudge factor set. Let's see how big this thing is. It's only less than 2 inches. So let's set our nudge factor to 2. And let's fill this in. Doesn't matter what color. And now let's nudge it out of the way. And now let's take these two and then nudge this back. Whoop. And then Control D and rotate it. We can actually take the color out. Well, let me take the color out. We can put an outline around it, and there we go. So I need to nudge the outline out of the way. Take that and just delete it. Now nudge this back, and this is back in the center of the page. Now we're going to Control D and make a duplicate of it. And you know, before that, I'm going to make it something other, because I'm going to change mine back to points. When somebody sends me a file, I always get their settings. So, yep, I already had a duplicate of it, so I made the duplicate. So we need to make the original half point. Click on it, Control D and make a duplicate, and then move that and then rotate it 22.5 degrees. And now you can see that these are two separates. So Control D, Control D, Control D. Because when you're drawing in 3D, so now if you look, there's none really on top. So we can take that, and a lot of times it's hard to rotate a contour, but we're going to contour to the inside. Let's get to an RGB. And we want something other than white. We want like a off gray. And then hit OK. And then we're going to contour this to the center, 0.001. And you can see what it did. Now, you could rotate that, but a lot of times when it's 3D, it's going to take so much time. So let's rotate it and see if it'll rotate it. See, you can't even, your rotation is gone. So that's why I do this. So now you can just click on this and do each one of these individually, and you'll have a 3D, and it doesn't matter, you don't have to do it 3D, you could just have different colors of the spectrum. You could quite even possibly group these together and do them all at once. But this doesn't take very long. And so now you have a 3D drawing, and if you engrave it in 3D, or even if you're going to print it and it's, you know, using different colors, no leaf is going to be at the end on top. And that's the same example as here. So every one of these, this would really be a cool 3D effect, because those should go down in there. I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.